Hi, I'm Kirsten from I Know What's Up, a YouTube channel I started over a year ago to personally just see my transition as I was embarking on so many different health transitions and lifestyle transitions. And I decided to have some courage and take it public on YouTube. And so here we are, a year and a half, well, not quite a year and a half, but a little over a year later. And I would like you to subscribe. I would love for you to like, share my video, and especially I would love comments on what you think I could do better, what you want to hear. And maybe if I start getting that, maybe I'll do a question and answer episode if anybody's interested. My 30 subscribers, love you guys. So anyways, my next video is going to be talking about why I am so driven to make these changes and give you a little history on what preceded that. So I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Good morning, it's Kirsten from I Know What's Up. I'm trying to figure out a good angle and make a quick video. But I wanted to talk today about why am I putting so much effort in what seems like an exterior thing, my appearance. And it's not what you think. It's not because I'm trying to make myself look good to attract attention. It's about health. It's about feeling my best self. Because when you're healthy, you can do everything so much better. So that's my drive. That's my passion. I want what I call my Garden of Eden. I want to feel like as close to as what Adam and Eve could have felt like when they were first created. In complete perfection, no corruption. Now I know that's not possible, but that's my goal. And when you have a higher goal than what may be attainable, you're going to go higher. Now, where does this drive come from? What happened in my life that got me to this point where this has become so important to me? Well, many years ago, I was living in Santa Barbara, content, happy, loved it there, and eating the best food right out of farmer's market, active, stay-at-home, homeschooling mom. And we had to move to Mississippi. And slowly and dramatically, our health just changed. And I reflect on that, like how much that impacted me, how much that impacted my parenting, how much that impacted, just my daily activities and everything I was doing. And it was significant, and it was terrible. I became so sickly, and I look back and I think about, well, what was going on? Well, there was a lot of things. We lived in a very wooded area, so I was definitely not getting the daily D's that I needed. And that is just huge in itself. And then, I got a tick illness, which ticks can carry a lot of coenzymes. It felt very much like a Lyme, but I was not diagnosed with Lyme. I did do a 6-week course of doxycycline. But I have no idea what illness I had. I didn't break out with the bullseye rash, but I had a rash mostly on my left side of my body, but a little bit of right, and it was just like these little red dots all over. So definitely had an illness, but the symptoms I were having were pretty dramatic and pretty terrible and pretty scary. I think a little bit of encephalitis goes on, a little bit of brain inflammation, and it feels terrible. I remember sound and music being too much for me. I remember driving down a road and not knowing where I was at for several seconds, and this was a road I drove every day. I remember just terrible fatigue, unable to sleep, which that in itself can be very, very bad for your health if you're not getting a good night's sleep. I can recall migrating pain, which was so weird because it would just move from joint to joint. It it was a terrible and scary thing I was facing. The Doxy didn't do anything except when I was on it, it would cause whatever the thing was in me, the virus or whatever was in me, to kind of go into hiding. And then when I pulsed off at the end, I would take it and then not take it towards the end, it just came roaring right back. So it really did nothing for me. But it did give me time to research, and I found some things, multiple things. I looked at a lot of people and what they were doing and what they were finding success, and I built my own plan off of that. And for the most part, I feel like I've really cured that. I'm doing a little more stuff right now to just make sure that that's gone. So I also just became very sickly. I wasn't eating. I still was eating like organic foods, but there's a huge difference between going to a farmer's market and getting foods that they just plucked out of the ground within a day or two, versus going to a grocery store and getting organic foods. It's just not the same. And I felt the difference immediately. And I saw it in my family. We all were less healthy. So it's really important to go to farmer's market. So anyways, that experience changed everything for me. And then there was a car accident, and it was just like a lot of things building up to a point where it was too much for me. And I didn't want to live like that. I really didn't. And so I am on this journey to take my power back, my control back, to get my health as good as I can get it, so that I can be the best I can be, whether it's work, play, parenting, whatever it is. I want to be my best, and you cannot be your best if you're not healthy. Your health is your most important thing. And part of that health is exercise and taking care of your body. So it's really not about looks. I laugh because I notice, I watch people, and at the gym, there's a particular lady, older lady, and it's like she's a cat on the prowl looking for what I think is a victim. When I go to the gym, I'm really super serious about what I do. I really am not there to be social. I am there to learn, because I also want to be a personal trainer, and I am there to change my body, and it's changing, and I love the results, and I feel stronger and healthier. And I started off with this because I wanted to strengthen my muscles around my spine so that I can help my spine get better, because the accident that I had really knocked my spine, me and my daughter's spine, really out of whack. And it's very difficult to get that back in place once it's out, because there's so many bad habits we have that we're always counteracting, the chiropractic thing, like maybe looking down and being on your phone all the time, or sitting. And that's why I selected the kind of work I do, so that I can be on my feet as much as possible, because movement really makes me feel better. So I really want to encourage people, seek after health for your own benefit, so that you can benefit the world. It's like the idea of putting the oxygen mask on you first in the airplane, then your child. When you take care of you and your health, and you do what's good for you, you're going to be a blessing in the world to so many people. So I appreciate you listening. Stay on the happy and the healthy side of life. Take care.